Welcome back, Cryptoholics. So, if you haven't noticed already, I have changed my channel. This used to be a gaming channel at one point, and then it turned into kind of a side channel, and now I'm officially making it a cryptocurrency channel. So, it's called the Crypto Banshee. I know, weird name. It just started off as a group chat between some of my friends. I really liked the name, so I called it that, and so that's what I'm going to be sticking to. You can actually go ahead and see it. If we just go over into YouTube, I will show you guys exactly what it looks like. So this is my channel, everybody. Crypto Banshee right here, currently at 44 subscribers. I'm sorry if you used to watch this channel for gaming. I was terrible at it, so that's why I'm switching. So this is going to be the crypto channel. So I only have 2 videos up, but I'm going to be making a video hopefully every single day talking about a different cryptocurrency, talking about some news that are going on, what's kind of happening in the crypto world, and some really interesting subjects. So for my first kind of real video on this channel, I'm going to be talking about some of the things that you would need being a new person coming into the cryptocurrency market. And one of those things I think you guys should all understand is some of the terms used in it. So I am just on this site, the Daily Hold or Daily Hodl. And so let's just look at it. So number 1, hold, except it's spelled differently. HODL, holding onto a coin instead of selling it. It's made famous by this epic post, actually from 2013. If you look over here, a guy actually misspelt holding. Maybe he was drunk. I don't know. Maybe it was on purpose. And then it just started going on. Oh, lol. Epic thread. And then it just went down and it became what it is today, you know? Pretty amazing, actually. So that just means that you're holding in for the long term. You're not selling a coin in 2 or 3 days. You're keeping it for a couple weeks, couple months, maybe even a couple of years. So hold is a good saying. So whenever maybe your coin is going in the red or it doesn't look so good or anything like that, you keep holding. You hold no matter what. Even if the price is going down, it looks like you're going to lose a bunch of money. You hold on to it because, you know, maybe in a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's going to change. Number 2 on the list would be altcoins. So altcoins are any coins other than Bitcoin. Every cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin. That includes Litecoin and Ethereum, Dash, Neo, Ripple, Tron, Verge. Like there's thousands of different cryptocurrencies, and those are the different altcoins. So we have FOMO, fear of missing out. This happens when a coin is rising in value and you're considering buying at a high price even though you might be too late. So don't do this. Fear of missing out. I've done it plenty of time. You might just have to learn it the hard way, unfortunately. That's what kind of I think everybody in the crypto world has done. You know, you see a coin going way up, you think it's going to keep going, so you buy it at an all-time high, and then all of a sudden you watch it start going down. And you know, if that does start happening, don't sell, don't panic, hold. You know, you got to continue with this, hold it. Don't just sell and sell at a loss. You only lose money if you sell it. So don't do the whole fear of missing out unless there's a huge announcement coming, because maybe it's going to keep going up, but don't just do it over a bunch of hype, because that happens all too often, and then all of a sudden a couple hours, you know, it's down 200 satoshis or even a couple thousand satoshis. So don't do that, guys. Usually the price will go down, it'll have a dip or something like that. Don't get into all the hype. It happens way too often. 4, we have JOMO, joy of missing out. This happens when you dodged a bullet and you're happy you didn't buy a coin. So maybe you go ahead and you see a coin that you're really interested in, and all of a sudden you watch it a couple days later and it totally tanks. Maybe something goes wrong, their development team crashes, maybe the coin is just dead. So that's a good one. Over here we have Moon, when everybody wants their coin to go up and into outer space. That's when you're talking about your coin going into the green and going way up. Everybody's talking about their coin mooning. Here we go to the moon. It's a typical saying. Bag holder, someone who is holding a lot of coins in hopes that it will go up in the future. Those are some of the people that have, you know, thousands and thousands of coins, sometimes hundreds of thousands of coins. They have a big percentage of their wallet is of these coins, and maybe they have a huge percentage of all of the coins of that cryptocurrency. I'm not going to say the full word, but that's basically just a really bad coin, a worthless and dead coin with no real value. It's said a lot in the cryptocurrency world. It basically means that the coin is dead. It's not going anywhere. You know, maybe they've had problems. They haven't, you know, some coins like Verge were considered a dead coin. With the release of Wraith, hopefully that's going to be going up. So let's talk about dumping, downward prices movement or decision to sell a coin. So again, if the coin looks like it's dead, maybe you're going to dump the coin, or maybe you've gotten a bunch of profit from it and you've gone ahead and you're dumping it now. So That's not always a bad thing. DYOR, do your own research. So a lot of people in different forums or on Facebook pages will say that do your own research. The best type of research is your own. Everybody else will try and give their opinion on the cryptocurrencies, and they'll say, oh, you should buy this one. Usually it's to benefit themselves, so you'll drive up the price of their cryptocurrency and then they can sell it. So do your own research. It's a huge thing. It's really big. It doesn't even take that long. Go onto Google, look up the coin, go on the different places, find out more information about it. Is it good? Does it look like it has a good past? Does it look like it has a promising future? Let's talk about FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You know, you'll see a lot of times that people are spreading FUD, so fear and uncertainty and doubt. You know, maybe they've heard some rumor that a coin isn't good, or that there's some arguments going on between the developers, or there's some bad stuff going on with it, and they'll spread this fear, this uncertainty and doubt, and you know, usually it's a bad thing. I mean, only if it has a legit reason to be talking about this fear and uncertainty and doubt, if it's a real problem with the coin, then it's okay. But when people are just doing it because either they don't like the coin or they hear some rumor which turns out to be false, it can be a real problem. That happens with tons of coins. You know, somebody has a big following, they'll go ahead and say that, you know, they don't like the coin, so they'll just make up some stuff. We've seen that with John McAfee, with Verge. There's been some stuff coming out that he actually wanted the people from Verge to pay him a bunch of money so he would promote their coin. They said that they didn't want to do that, and so he started talking badly about it. So, you know, tons of that stuff. Don't get too into it. You know, if your coin's not doing well, don't spread fear. Don't do that. Just hold. Go for a walk. Do something like that. I mean, it's really easy to get glued to looking at the screen and watching your cryptocurrencies. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just take a break from it. So let's talk about a whale. A whale is a super wealthy trader with a lot of money to spend. That's somebody who holds millions of coins. Sometimes, you know, hundreds or thousands of Bitcoins worth of different coins. You know, some of these whales have billions of dollars that they're putting into these coins and everything. And then it goes up and then they sell and then the market goes way, way down on that cryptocurrency. So that would be a whale, someone who's super wealthy and has a lot of coins. Let's talk about mining, the process of verifying transactions on the blockchain resulting in rewards, aka coins, for those who lend their computing power. Those are those big rigs that you see of these huge graphic cards, power plants almost, where they have maybe hundreds of graphics cards totally mining and processing the information, verifying every transaction, so in the blockchain to make sure that every bit of cryptocurrency gets to its destination. That's what the mining does. So, a long decision to hold onto a coin for the long term. That would be for anybody who, let's say, wanted to get into Bitcoin back in 2010 or 2011, 2012. Those are the guys who decided that instead of selling it at whatever it was, a couple of cents, they decided to hold on to it. And, well, you know, some of those guys are millionaires, even billionaires. So if you're looking at a coin, you see its potential and you see that it's cheap, low market cap, has some real ideal technology, hold it for the long term. Let's talk about wrecked. When a coin goes down sharply and you have a bad loss, sometimes that just happens in the cryptocurrency world. Sometimes coins do die. So you gotta look at what's going on with the news. Sometimes there's a reason for what's going on, and sometimes you just gotta take a loss on some things. It happens. It's happened to me. It's probably happened to a lot of people. Let's talk about Lambo. So, the car that many people want to buy when they strike it rich. If you go on forums or Facebook pages, you'll constantly see people talking about hoping that they can get their Lambo from this coin or whatnot. So usually it's just referring to they hope the coin goes up because they're hoping to get rich. Number 16, swing. When the price of a coin is moving up and down at a rapid rate. So, you know, it's a pump and dump. Lots of stuff like that happens. It's really common. Sometimes it means that it's going for a big jump. Sometimes it means it's going on the downward trend. Let's talk about pumping, a coordinated effort to boost a coin by buying a lot of it all at once. You know, it's actually not a good thing. Sometimes they'll have these groups where they'll go ahead and talk about one certain coin. Let's just say Tron, for example. They'll go ahead and say that they're going to pump the coin up, and then when a bunch of people see that it's going up, they'll have the whole FOMO going on, the fear of missing out, and so they'll go ahead and buy a bunch of coins. Then this pumping group decides to drop the coin. They make a bunch of profit, and you're left with losing a bunch of money. So it's actually not a good thing, pump groups. It's actually illegal. So don't get into that. Bearish, when the sentiment of a coin is negative. And then we have bullish, when the sentiment of a coin is positive. So let's talk about exchanges, websites that allow you to purchase and sell different cryptocurrencies. I'll talk about that coming up. Fiat would be any currency that is issued by the government. That's your American, Canadian, any of those type of dollars, different money that is provided by the government. TA, technical analysis. ATH, all-time high. So don't buy at all-time highs. It's very easy to do that when you have the fear of missing out, and then instantly all of a sudden you've lost a bunch of satoshis, or it looks like you're going down. Try not to buy it on an all-time high. It's hard to know, but usually when a coin is in the red, that's usually a good sign that it's a good time to buy. Let's talk about fundamental analysis and MGAP, market capitalization. That's the market cap. So now let's go ahead and talk about some different assets that you can use in the cryptocurrency world. Number one would be Coinbase. If you want to buy any different coins, use Coinbase. They have a few different ones such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. If you're looking to buy a coin for the long term, then go ahead and you can buy Bitcoin. The only problem with Bitcoin is the fees. When you try and send this coin to a different exchange to buy other altcoins, it's pretty expensive. The fees are pretty high. So if you're looking to actually send money to different exchanges, buy Litecoin or Ethereum. The fees are much, much smaller, and it's usually a lot faster, especially Litecoin. So that's Coinbase. If you're just starting, sign up with Coinbase. Go through the directions. It's fairly simple, but yeah, that's what I would suggest for that one. Now let's talk about some different exchanges. So let's say you want to actually send some money to some different exchanges. That would be this one right here. This is one that I use, which is actually Bittrex. It has quite a good variety of different coins. You have Verge, Ethereum, Ripple, Siacoin, ADA, Neo, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash, Digibyte, Quantum, Lumen, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Funfair, ARK. Those are just some of them. They have quite a few hundred different coins. It doesn't have the most of every exchange, but it has a good amount. It's the first one that I signed up with. Whenever you want to go ahead and actually send any money to this one, you would just go ahead next to your wallet. Let's say you want to add some Bitcoin. You click this plus button. It would give you an address. You copy that into your Coinbase one, and then you send it to this address that you copy. It has to be a Bitcoin. Like, if you're going to send Bitcoin, you have to send it to a Bitcoin address, which would be this. Do not send it to a Litecoin or any other type of address other than Bitcoin, whatever type of coin you're sending. Let's look at Binance. Binance is one that I use quite a bit, actually. It's a great one. They have a lot of different types of cryptocurrencies, one that I would suggest that you sign up on. It's just an alternative to Bittrex. They have more than Bittrex, actually. You have Tron on here, Verge, Ripple. There's tons of different ones. They have challenges even going on. It's a pretty good one, but again, send it to the right address. Make sure you're sending Bitcoin to a Bitcoin address, Litecoin to a Litecoin, and Ethereum to an Ethereum address. So that's that one. Then there's Cryptopia, which is one that has a lot of different coins. I actually haven't used it too much. I actually haven't used it at all, really. They have a lot of different coins, though, tons and tons of different selections. So if you're looking at one that's pretty popular, Cryptopia is pretty popular. It has tons of ones that like Packcoin, different stuff. That's only one Satoshi. That's really cheap. That's another thing. If you're looking at coins, don't just get caught up in the cost of one. Yeah, it might be one Satoshi, but if you actually go ahead and look on some of the websites, this thing has a circulation of like 3 trillion coins. So you're not going to make a lot of money off that one. Maybe it'll get to 2 Satoshis, 3 Satoshis, but that's pushing it, seeing that it has a fairly high market cap right now. So that's Cryptopia. Let's talk about some of the Facebook pages. So these are some of the ones that I actually use, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. This one has a huge amount of following. If you actually look, where is it? Here it is, 480,000 members. So a lot of different posts on here. You can ask questions, they'll answer it. You can get advice, you can talk about coins, ask different questions about that. It's a great one. I use it a lot. Another one is Cryptocurrency. It's a closed group. I'll put all the links in the descriptions. 21,000 members. Good one. Has some good people taking care of it. And yeah, it's a really good Facebook page. I'd suggest going and checking them out, as well as Canadian Crypto Collective. This one is actually put on by one of my friends. 275 members. It's a smaller group, but it's for anybody in Canada. So if you want to go and check that one out, that one will be in the description as well. Now let's talk about hardware wallets. This is one that I actually own, which is the Ledger Nano S. It costs a bit of money, about close to $100 plus shipping and everything, depending on where you live. It is a physical hardware wallet rather than a digital one. It's great. It is really good quality, and it's super, super secure. You can check out the video on my channel about an overview that I did for it, but definitely check out this one if you want a physical wallet to keep all your cryptocurrency in. And then last but not least, I'm going to talk about this one, which is CoinMarketCap. I love this. It gives all the information I need about coins, about anything that's going on with them. It talks about their market cap, it talks about their current price, their volume, and their circulating supply. And, look, we got quite a few coins in the negative right now, some went in the green. Usually when you see this in the red, it's a good chance, a good opportunity for you to actually buy some, because it's basically on a fire sale right now. You can see some of these coins, $3.50 for IOTA, $1.50 for NEM. Ripple, $2.04. That one's down quite a bit. You know, some just depends what's going on, and that would be coin market cap. I'll just show you actually. Let's just look up, for example, that pack coin that I was just looking at on Cryptopia. You can see that it's at 0.000142 US dollars. So, you know, you could probably put in $50 and get quite a lot of coins, a couple 100,000 of them. But if you look at this circulating supply, 2 billion, you're not gonna get. No, that's 2 trillion, sorry. So don't ever, ever, ever expect this thing to hit $1, because if it does, that means the total market cap for this thing would be $2 trillion, which would not fly and would never, ever work. So that's just a little bit of an example of how the market cap works and the price of coins. So if you want to figure out what the actual coin could get to, you multiply the amount of coins in circulation multiplied by what price you think it will get to. So, example, Bitcoin, if you were to think that it would get to $1, then you would multiply $1 times this amount, 16 million, which is way past that, of course. Same with Ripple. If you expect this thing to hit $5, you'd have to multiply 5 times its circulating supply, which would be pretty high, to be honest. I don't know if it'll hit $5. It could possibly, but I don't necessarily love Ripple just because of the whole banks involved in it. But that's just a little bit of examples on what you can do. It's just a little bit of a beginner stuff. I definitely would check out the Facebook pages, and to get started, sign up on Coinbase. But that just about does it for this one. I'll see you tomorrow for another video.